Hey all artists and crafters there. Welcome to my channel Anahata Designs. How are you all? So we are towards the end of this year and tomorrow we will celebrate the new year. We are into the beginning of the new year. So I know you might have lots and lots of planning for the new year, and I just wish that all of that succeeds and all of you succeeds in your planning. And I do have many plans for my channel and for my future and for my jewelry designs and for my wall paintings. So I want all of you to be a part of my journey and support me the way you are. All of you have supported me last year. Today we are going to design some simple jhumkas, terracotta jhumkas with this clay. So I have this clay here right with me, and it is already well kneaded, as you can see the texture of the clay. So I have already kneaded it very well. For a fine terracotta jewelry, you need to knead your clay very nicely quite a few times, and use a proper amount of water. It should not be too dry or it should not be too wet to carve designs on it. So what I would do, I would just roll it into my hands, and I'm using a jhumka mold here, or you can even call it quilling mold. So I would be using this size. You can easily get this quilling mold from the stationery or from online stores, wherever you prefer. So I would be using this size for my jhumka design. We would quickly apply some oil into it. Applying some oil would make it easier to come out of this mold, and the jhumka will be smooth. So just put your clay into this and press it like this, and cut off the excess clay out of it in this way. Now with your fingers, press it and just roll it for a smooth finishing. It would give a super smooth finishing to your jhumka, and slowly take it out. See how smooth it is and how smoothly it came out from the mold. So I would carve the designs on it, and we would actually take out the excess part of this clay, which is making our jhumka very heavy. So be with me, and we would see. I am today going to carve 5 of these designs, 5 of the jhumka patterns. So as you can see here, there are already the 10 of this, which it means the 5 pairs of jhumka we are going to make. So we need 10 pairs of this semicircular clay rounds, which we had carved using the knife and our jhumka mold. So we will start carving the designs on it. So we will begin with our very first design. The first step to making towards our jhumka making, we have to first just clear the cuts or the impressions of our nails, and we have to smoothen the semicircular very perfectly, so that we don't have any. See, if you can able to see, there are some cracks or some lines. So use little bit of oil and use water to smoothen all these things. As I said, your terracotta jewelry should look very smooth, and the finishing should be very good. So first step towards the finishing is to smoothen when you are when you are carving your designs. There should not be any lines or any cuts in your clay. You can even use a little bit of water if you feel that you're not able to smooth it only with oil. You can even use water. Give it a nice chumpy of oil and water, and you would get this perfectly smooth semicircular. It is smooth from all the sides, as you can see. Little bit of it that we can resolve it while doing the designs. And don't worry about this part. You just have to smooth it from the upper part. See, perfect. Now I have a pan here. As you know, all of you know that I like to use whatever materials I have at home, instead of buying all the fancy tools, or for beginning, just for when we are in a beginner stage of doing any business. So we must use whatever we have at home instead of going fancy, and instead of wasting our money. So I would use this pen cap, this part of the pen, to mark the middle circle of my jhumka. See, here it is. Now just slowly press it. As you can see, slowly just press, and you will get this. So we have marked our center of the jhumka, where we are going to put the hook of the jhumka. The next step is, I will be using this butter knife. You can use any of the knife, but just make sure that your knife should be thick enough to make a good line impression. See, if I can compare both of these, if you can see, this is little bit of thin, and I want little bit thicker size of my impression of my carving into jhumka, so that my designs come out very perfectly. So I would hold my knife in this way. see if you can see. And I just have to go this way. I have to go in a round way, leave little bit of gap, and again this way. See, this is a very basic design. If you are a beginner and if you don't want to make changes into this, you can use this design also, and you can color random on this when it is fired, when it is whisk fire. So you can use two color painting this jhumkas. So the next step, I would not stop here. My design is little bit more than this. So the next step is we would do a line from here to here, from this to this. So we would just now hold our scissors straight and we would just do a line in this way. Don't worry if in this procedure, if you are feeling that your clay is cracking a little bit, or if you are having any small cracks, as if you can see here. So this is not going to crack your whole piece. This is just the cracks on the very upper part of your clay, that we can resolve it by applying a little bit of oil or water. This is the design. See, it's looking very beautiful. Now I will take little bit of oil into my hands and we would just smoothen these cracks by applying a little bit of oil. As you can see the cracks are just going away magically by applying this oil, as you can see here. So these cracks are only on the upper part, or on the furthermost, like very uppermost layer of the clay, which is not going to damage your whole piece. Well, while working with the clay, you have to be very patient, and you have to hold it very lightly, and you must not use harshly, or must not use your fingers very harshly, or cut your nails. I have not cut, of course, mine, because I am used to it. But when I was a beginner, I felt that there were so many nail impressions on my products, so on my design. So I used to cut it, and then slowly I got to know that how to handle. Slowly I learned how I can handle it. So here is our design. As you can see, it's a beautiful design, and it would look very nice when we would just color it. So as you can see here, I have a pair of it, and both of them are looking very beautifully. So we'll go to another design. We will begin with our second design. So here we have a second this semicircular jhumka, and I have already marked the center of it. And now I will use this scissor again. All of these are very beginner friendly designs, which you can use if you are a beginner of terracotta jewelry, and if you want to wear something handmade or something which is personalized. So you can make these designs. You can even make some changes into the design styles with whatever you like to. So here is one line. I have marked a line here, and now we will do the second line very slowly. In this way. And now we will do the kind of checkered patterns on this. This design is actually inspired by the mehendi pattern. So one of the pattern you might know, the mehendi design, where one checkered is to be filled and one is to be left empty. So I got inspiration from that, and I thought, why not to try on a terracotta jewelry? It would look really very good on this. Just do it once more. See, in this way, right now it is looking kind of a tortoise, but don't worry, you can even use this also. If you're liking this design, you can color randomly when it is fired, or you can go my way also. So what I'm going to do is, I have this tool which has a needle like point, or you can even use needle, or you can even use toothpick if you have. So what I would do is, I would just fill out this and do some dots, and then I would left this one, the middle one, and I would do the dots on this last box. See, now the one which we have left out, we would fill the dots which is very next to it. In this way we would fill each of them. So as you can see, I have this pair also ready. Our second pair of jhumka is ready. See how beautiful it is, with some texture and one with some amazing design, which is looking really complicated, as if like we have used mold. But you can create it and wear it yourself. Create it and color it in a very different way, and you can style it with traditional or western clothes. So we would begin towards our third design. So for the third design, I would again use my butter knife, and we would just create some lines like this. Lines kind of a windmill, which would be started in a very broad, from a leaving very broad space, and then leaving very thin space or very less space in between while going in the upward direction, as if you just have to hold your knife in a proper way, and your design would come out in a very smoother way. I have a little bit of cracks, so before it starts increasing, I would just apply a little bit of oil, and then I would redo my middle, this one, so that we have a perfect smooth finishing with the design. Now the way we have gone in this way, so now we would repeat and go into this way. We would repeat the design. Just follow me and you'll got in this way. This design is inspired by my water bottle. My water bottle was once lying in my art room, and I was so much inspired with the pattern. So I thought, why not to create such kind of a pattern? So I'm not able to show my water bottle here, but it has designs something similar as I have created here, kind of a flowery design or a lotus design. So I personally like this one very much. Of course, I liked all of them, but this one is personal favorite. For the fourth one design, I'm ready with my semicircular this one clay ball, and this straw, which I have cut into the leaf kind of a pattern. And what we would just do is we would put a nice impression of the straw here in this way. Leave a little bit of space, and don't forget to use oil or water whenever you're feeling that your clay is drying out, as we have I have cut all the shapes together. So you can even do the designing and then cut the another shape, or you can even follow me the way I am doing. Now I have this leaf kind of designs, and the thing we are next going to do is, now I need this thinner thin knife. So I would do this leafy design, and so I have done this leaf design in all of these leaves, this petal design. And the next we are going to do is just put use the same straw and put a small V here. In this way, and now your design is completely ready. Ta-da! The fourth design, lovely leafy design, is ready. So we are towards the last design of our jhumkas. Let's quickly finish it, and I will not take your more time and would not make the video too long. So we would do a line this way and a opposite line the same way, creating a V, a wide V, and then creating such a kind of shape here. Again, creating a wide V, and then finishing it up. See, so what it did, it created two shapes, a V and this one. So what we would do now, we would create a smaller V into this, and now you just have to take one pen without refill to mark such a kind of circle or a round. In this way. Applying little bit of water again. Again, lovely design, quick and easy. We will quickly take out this middle part, the excess clay part from all of our jhumkas, and I'll show you how. So I have a handmade scooping tool here with me. I have shown how to make this at home, so I would link it up below here, or I would give the link in my description box. So what we have to do, we have to just hold it in this way. Don't hold it too hard, and just give it a little bit space to stay, and then we would just roll our scooping tool this way into this. Do this process very slowly. You just don't want to harm your designs. Take time. As our jhumkas were already resting, so you have to give a little bit of time or a little bit of rest while doing this step to your jhumka. So as I had completed all of my designs, so our jhumkas were already resting, so now it had now it's a perfect time to take out all this excess clay. You can even take out your excess clay and then carve the design, but I like to do it in this way. You can use it another way also. What we would do, we would just put our design again here into our jhumka mold, and I have this tool. I don't know what it is, but when I was doing terracotta regularly, so I used to see each and everything as my tool. So I found this thing one day, and I just kept it, and now I'm using it like that. I'm just applying a little bit of water, and very smoothly I'm giving a smooth finish to this. If you don't have any such thing with you, just don't worry. You can even use your pen, or what we would do is just we would use this part only of our pen, and then we would do it in this way. This also gives the same finishing. What it would do, it would really give a smooth finishing on this side also of your jhumka. So there won't be any chance to crack while firing or anything, because your jhumka has a very good finishing from all of the sides. So this is how it is. And see the amount of clay here, which was excess and which was making our jhumka way too heavy to wear. So we don't need this much excess clay. So this part, I feel this part is really very necessary for terracotta jhumkas, because clay or terracotta is already a heavy, like people say that they find it heavy to wear. So with this much of excess clay would make it heavier to wear. So do follow this step if you want your jewelry to be lightweight. So I have scooped out all of the excess clay from all of this, and now we would just put the U-pins into our jhumka to hold it. And these U-pins are made from the nichrome wire gauge 24. It's very easy to make these U-pins. In this way we would put in all of this. So this would help us, this U-pin would help us to put the hook into this jhumka, and in this way it should come out. Your U-pin should be long enough that it should come out the other way. So once we will fire this, we will fire all of this, we would just knock both the ends so that it becomes super sturdy. Your jhumka becomes super sturdy. We will put the U-pins in all of this one by one. So all of this beautiful pairs of jhumka is ready now, and I'm giving you a close-up look of how it looks when it is completely made with the U-pin attached here. Just try it at home, and all of these designs are not too hard to do. You can try it, and you can share the results with me to my Instagram profile. You can DM me your designs, and even if you have any kind of questions regarding clay or regarding terracotta jewelry, you can ask me in the comment box. So also, if you are new here, you can please do subscribe my channel to have more of this terracotta jewelry videos, where I am showing you the simple techniques of terracotta jewelry. And if you have already subscribed to my channel, please do like my video, as do like and subscribe. Your support is what I need right now, and I hope your 2022 goals, all of your 2022 goals may succeed, and all of you succeed in your vision or in your passion, whatever you have it. So just wanted to say that success don't comes easy. So if you want to succeed, you have to be very patient, like the way we were very patient with the clay. So it teaches us that if you will be patient, the result will be very beautiful. But if you will give up very quickly, so you won't have anything into your hands. Be patient with your goals and give time and go slowly but steadily. Wish you all a very good luck from my end, and party hard, and a very happy new year from Anata Designs. Hope you like this video. Be with me, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.